How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So please smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. And wow, man, what a devastating fight tonight! What a dramatic ending. Wow, for as long as it lasted, you guys, this fight did not last that long. It was one of those fights that, a lot of people thought that, Chris Eubank Jr. was gonna win this fight easy. You know, um, credit to both guys though. Credit to both guys. Liam Smith and Chris Eubank Jr. They both did an outstanding job. Crypto Colors, let's get these likes up, bro. What's going on? But yeah, man, Chris Eubank Jr., man, in round one, it started off, Chris Eubank Jr. showed that he, had, good head movement and he was trying to jab. He was working that jab, but Liam Smith was coming on, you guys. You guys got to understand that Liam Smith was coming on after round one. And then that's when he started coming on. I seen, Chris Eubank Jr. in round two and three start, using his back foot and he started backing up. Chris Eubank Jr., man, I thought he was going to be in a little bit more shape than this. Um, and then in round four, you guys, if you guys are just joining, man, smash that like button. Let's get these likes through the roof. I need these likes all the way up, man. I need these likes. If you guys want to see photos or any type of video, anything of this fight, man, let's get these likes up, man. Please, man. Whatever you guys do, let's please get these likes up. And I got you. You already know. But yeah, man, Chris Eubank Jr. in round number three, you guys, he started fighting a little bit better, but Liam Smith was still pushing forward, using that stiff jab and hitting him with a 1-2, you guys. Hitting him with a 1-2. And it showed, man. It really showed. It was a couple of these fights, you guys, a couple of these punches that I'm showing you guys right here that ended the night for Chris Eubank Jr. in the fourth round, you guys. Chris Eubank Jr. gets devastatingly stopped. He was definitely still on his feet, but he was, I feel like he was incoherent. He got up too fast. His legs weren't really there. And he just kept taking hits. Right after the first knockdown, you guys, Chris Eubank Jr. took more hits, yo. Ralph Unreal, salute. Just K, salute. Crypto Colors, what's going on, y'all? Smash that like button, man. What do you guys think about the fight, man? It just went down. It was a wild fight, very entertaining fight, back and forth fight for as long as it lasted. And I'm almost positive nobody picked Liam Smith to ice Eubank Jr. Yeah, you guys heard it here right, man. Chris Eubank Jr., the son of a legend, the son of a Hall of Famer, Chris Eubank Sr., um, like I said, the son of a Hall of Famer. He also, lost to a guy, similar to Liam Smith and Joe Calzaghe. If you guys remember, Chris Eubank Sr. fought Joe Calzaghe later in his career. And you guys, people are already talking about Chris Eubank Jr. possibly needing to, you know, hang it up, after this, man. And I'm like, wow, he's gonna hang it up already. I mean, I don't know. I think that's a little bit, ahead of everything. I don't think he should hang it up already. I think he showed a good account of himself. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, a lot of people are saying that Chris Eubank Jr. should hang it up. And I just don't think that's the case. I really don't think that's the case, you guys. I think Chris Eubank Jr. showed heart, showed determination, but it just wasn't to be. It just really wasn't to be, you guys. You know, smash that like button. Let's get these likes up. Charles D, what's happening, man? What's going on, Charles D? You guys see it here first, man. It was a back and forth battle. Like I said, Liam Smith definitely tried to control the fight. And he did. Like I said, in round one, Chris Eubank Jr. started off pretty good. He was throwing some, good power shots. But you could tell that Liam Smith had a really good jab and that he was willing to take chances. He was in there swinging, with presumably a super middleweight, which is a guy that's two weight divisions higher than him, technically. Chris Eubank Jr. has held it, I believe it was the IBO belt at 168 pounds. So some would say he was a world champion at 168. The same green belt that Anthony Joshua held at heavyweight, the IBO belt. I'm not sure if it's around anymore, but Chris Eubank Jr. definitely had that belt. And not only that, Chris Eubank Jr., I feel like he was just waiting for a big fight. This was the setup for a Charlo fight. Remember, you guys, Chris Eubank Jr. was supposed to fight Charlo. Remember that, you guys. And I thought that would have been a really good fight. I think Chris Eubank Jr. versus Jamal Charlo, the 160 pounder that's going up to 168. I feel like that would have been a good fight, man. But now look what we have. Charles D in the chat says Liam was thinking about hanging them up too until he went on this 4 or 5 fight win streak. Yeah, man, I'm glad he didn't hang it up, man, cause he might have got Chris Eubank Jr. on this one, man. He got him good, man. He got Chris Eubank Jr. really good. Like I said, he hit him with a barrage of punches in the fourth round. And it was just almost like all she wrote. It was like all she wrote, you guys. Chris Eubank Jr. couldn't, he didn't have anything. He had no answer. He had no answer, you guys. Chris Eubank Jr. had no answer. He And I'm back. My bad about that. Fix your mic. I'm back. Looks like Tommy Hearn's uppercut, man. I'm telling you guys, bro. Let me get these pictures back. I had to upload some of these pictures so I could show you guys. Let me show you guys some of these pictures I got. These fresh ones. Fresh out the booth. Wow, bro. Chris Eubank Jr. lost tonight. It's to me, it's pretty shocking, man. It's pretty freaking shocking, man. It's pretty freaking shocking. Look at that, man. Okay, we back. Yeah, shout out to Mason in the chat. Salute. Smash that like button, Mason. What's happening, Mason? What's going down, broski? Crypto Color says look like Tommy Hearn's uppercut. Crypto Color says them uppercuts had ice season energy on them. LOL. Yeah, man. He was going in for that knockout, man. He was going in for that kill. You seen that, man. You seen that with that fight, man. You seen what Liam Smith was doing. You seen what Liam Smith was coming to do, man. Liam Smith wasn't coming there just to play around and fuck around. Liam Smith was there to put this guy away, you know? Liam Smith was there to put this guy away, man. And that's what he did. That's what he eventually did, you guys. Liam Smith, a lot of people written off Liam Smith. Liam Smith had, like I said, he got iced by Canelo Alvarez. And he wasn't, he lost, one or two fights. And, a lot of people thought that, it was the end of Liam Smith. But Liam Smith has came back, and he has came back and reeled off a couple wins in a row. And he's looking back, man. He's looking back. This Liam Smith at 160 pounds could possibly win win a title, because you guys got to understand 160 is ready to be wide open. You know, Triple G, yes, he's still at 160, but how long is he going to be at 160? I mean, he fights every other year, so that's one. Number two, you got other fighters at 160, like they're talking about Charlo moving up to 160. Demetrius Andre moved up to 168, so he's not at 160 anymore. And they're talking about possibly Jared Hurd being at 160. He's got to get back on winning track as well. And you got a lot of guys right now that are talking about, they want to move up to 160 pounds. I'm gonna be honest, man. Chris Eubank Jr. could possibly be wanting this rematch, man. I think that we could possibly see a rematch, man. I don't think that. Look at the way he got folded up in the corner, you guys. Liam Smith folded this dude up in the corner, man. That is your boy, Chris Eubank Jr. Folded up in the corner. And he took a lot of shots, bro. He took a lot of shots. Chris Eubank Jr. looked like he was, he just looked shocked. He really looked shocked. And to be honest with you, a lot of people are saying that, the stoppage, was, it was too early or whatever. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. I think that was a good stoppage. I think that was a really good stoppage, you guys. Smash that like button as soon as you guys come in. Please, let's get these likes up, y'all. If you guys want to see some more pictures, man, videos, let's smash that like button, man. Let's get these likes up, man. Let's definitely get these likes up, man. Let's definitely get these likes up. Can y'all hit that like button, please? Um, but yeah, man, Liam Smith came in there. He got the job done. He did what he was supposed to do, you know. But a lot of people didn't think he could do it, me included. I picked Chris Eubank Jr. to win this fight, straight up, you know, straight the fuck up. IFF in the chat says Eubank exposed. Wow. You guys are saying that Eubank is getting exposed already on this one, man. I mean, you guys got to understand, how high did y'all have Chris Eubank Jr. ranked anyways? I mean, he was floating from 168 to 160. I didn't think he could beat Benavidez. I didn't think Chris Eubank Jr. could beat Caleb Plant. I did think Chris Eubank Jr., could possibly hang with some of the other tier, like the Damon Nicholsons of the world, and the guy that Demetrius Andre just fought. He could fight him. I would have loved to see a Chris Eubank Jr. versus Berlanga fight. That would have been good. But now we got to see what Liam Smith is going to do at 160 pounds, you guys. 160, like I said, and I'll say it again, 160 is wide the fuck open, you guys. 160 is wide open, bro. 160 is wide open, bro. There's a lot of fighters at 160. And like I said, I just want to see the best fight the best. And let's get it. So this is Chris Eubank Jr. I'm gonna upload some more pictures. Hold on real quick. What do you guys think about this, man? This was a back and forth battle, man, for 4 rounds. This was a barn burner. Damn, boy. 4 rounds, you guys. Liam Smith iced him in 4. Damn it. Damn it, bro. Wow. Iced him in four. Iced him in 4 rounds, broski. Iced him in 4 rounds, bro. It's crazy. And you know, the more I think about it, you guys, Chris Eubank Jr. could have done more. You know, he could have worked off his jab. He could have set his punches up. He didn't do that. You know, he was trying to bang with a banger. He didn't know Liam Smith had that type of power. Chris Eubank Jr. did not respect Liam Smith from opening bell, man. I seen zero respect for Liam Smith, and that's probably one of the reasons why he got iced the way he did. You know, I seen zero respect for Liam Smith's power, and I seen zero respect for Liam Smith's punch placement. And Chris Eubank Jr. had to pay dearly for that. Chris Eubank Jr. was on Queer Street and didn't know where the fuck he was at. Didn't know if he was in America, the UK, you know, Dubai. He didn't know where he was at. He didn't know where he was at. I mean, he got rocked so hard, you guys. Liam Smith had Chris Eubank Jr. all over the place. I mean, the guy's legs was jello. He had no legs left, you know? And a lot of you guys are probably looking at this fight like, oh, you know, it was a fluke. You know, Liam Smith, you know, it was just a fluke. You know, he did okay, but you know, Chris Eubank Jr. really wasn't that good in the first place. Chris Eubank Jr. was pretty damn good, you know. Chris Eubank Jr. was pretty damn good. You know, he hung with or not or beaten, you know, some pretty good fighters, you know. Um, I believe him and George Groves fought. That was a pretty good fight, you know. So Chris Eubank Jr. does have I wouldn't say a great resume. He has an okay resume. You know, he did lose to Billy Joe Saunders. You guys do know that Chris Eubank Jr. did lose to Billy Joe Saunders. Smash that like button and subscribe, y'all. Let's get these likes up, man. I'm going to go down and chat real quick, and I'm going to get right back onto this shit. Charles D in the chat says, Mr. KFC got them boots smoked. IFF in the chat says, Eubank plays boxing. He doesn't have heart. Now, I believe Chris Eubank Jr. has heart. He just didn't have any legs. Chris Eubank Jr. just didn't have any legs, you guys. You guys got to understand. When Chris Eubank Jr. got rocked, he got hit with a shot I truly believe he didn't see coming, you know? If he did, he damn sure didn't get out the way from it. All he did when Liam Smith started his barrage of punches, okay? And he started going to the body, going to the head, okay? Head hunting, okay? All Chris Eubank did was ball up. That's all he did. And he got caught again, okay? You're in the corner. You're not moving. Very limited movement, okay? You're in the corner, okay? You can't move. Smash that like button, y'all. The one thing I ask, if you guys come in, smash that like button, man. Can we please get these likes up? Y'all, let's get these likes up, man. All the rich players in the building, man. Let's get these likes up, y'all. Come on, man. Let's get these likes up. Charles D in the chat says Eubanks had baby Bambi legs. Say that 10 times backwards. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Smash that like button, y'all. Let's get these likes up, man. IFF in the chat says Eubanks got up way too fast. Yeah, man. He should have stayed down. Chris Eubank Jr. should have stayed down. You know? He should have stayed down. You know? Chris Eubank Jr. got knocked down and he was in the corner. And this is the part right here where this picture is. This is right where the referee started counting again. Okay? Chris Eubank Jr. got folded up like a fucking lawn chair. Okay? And he was just right in the corner right there. And you guys got to understand, man, Chris Eubank Jr. had heart, but I just feel like his legs wasn't there. You know, he tried to get up. This is him getting up from that knockdown. Okay. And then when he got up, he wasn't there. Okay. The referee asked him, "Are you okay? Are you good?" You know, like I said, Chris Eubank Jr. was all over the place, man. Chris Eubank Jr. was all over the place, bro. And that's what you get, man, when you got a fighter like that that likes to head hunt. And you have both guys, man. Like I said, Chris Eubank Jr. will stay in there and trade with you. But you gotta understand when you hook with a hooker, just sometimes, you guys, not every time, but just sometimes, when you hook with a hooker, you get hooked. Yeah. Watch out. Let me go back to the chat, you guys, and see what you guys are talking about in the chat. This is Corey Lee Boxing. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button, you guys. And let's get these likes all the way up, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to donate to the Cash App, please do so ASAP. I really would appreciate that ASAP. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Hey, let's get these. Let's get this up. Let's get these up, y'all. Smash that like button, man. All right. But yeah, man, let me see what we got here. Let's go back to the chat. UGC in the building. What's happening, man? What's going on, broski? How's everything going, man? What a wild finish, you guys. Let me go to the chat. IFF says Eubank got up way too fast. He sure did. He sure the fuck did, bro. This is Eubank Jr. after being knocked down. This is him trying to get up. You see his legs. His legs are not even pointed in the right direction. One's going one way and the other's going the other way. Chris Eubank Jr. is on Mars right now. He doesn't know where he's at. He is completely iced at this point. And I mean, listen, man, you know, I'm just stating facts. I'm not trying to come at the kid. The kid got to, like I said, he's got to hold his head up high. He got paid for the fight. He did walk away the ring a little bit unhappy. You could tell he looked pissed. He got iced. And let's just be honest, man. He got iced by a white boy, man. I mean, like Caleb Plant say, man, you know, I try to go for the knockout for everybody, man. I just feel like, Liam Smith, man, he had that power, bro. He had that power. He had that power, man. Yeah, bro. He had that power, man. Fly Boys in the chat says, Pops, get your son to retire. Damn. Do you guys think Chris Eubank Jr. should retire after this? What do you guys think, bro? Smash that like button. Please subscribe. If you guys haven't, subscribe to Corey Lee Boxing. Let's get these likes up. All right? Let's get these likes up. But yeah, man, Liam Smith went in for the uppercut, man. He was trying to catch Eubank while he was stationary. Eubank just got caught on the ropes, man. Eubanks got caught on the ropes. He got knocked down in the fourth round. You guys, if you guys are just joining, smash that like button. Chris Eubank Jr. gets knocked down in the fourth round. He gets back up. I believe it was a 7 or 8 round count. I mean, it was a 7 or 8 count. He gets up, okay, and as soon as he gets up, he wobbles and he actually moves from one side of the ring to the other, not knowing where he's at. He was currently on Mars after the ref did the 8 count. And yeah, man, I mean, Chris Eubank Jr. was never the same after the first initial knockdown, you guys. After the first initial knockdown, he was never the same, man. He was never the same. I'm just being honest with you guys, man. Smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. Charles D in the chat says, look like Judah when he got hit by Kastazu. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. IFF says Eubank is psychologically damaged after this. I mean, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. These type of knockouts are they stay on you for a while. This could either help Chris Eubank Jr.'s career moving forward, you guys, or it can completely ruin it. The ball's in his court. The ball's in his court. You know? Right now, smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up, man. Come on, man. We got almost 50 people in this joint, and I ain't even got the likes up yet. That's crazy. All I'm asking you guys to do is hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Damn. IFF in the chat says he hasn't. Oh, he wasn't that good. He says, but he was good enough to be the favorite. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, but you guys got to understand, Chris Eubank Jr. never got destroyed like this, man. Never got walked through like this. Never got washed like this. Okay? You're in a different league when you get washed like this. You know? When a guy ices the shit out you like the way Chris Eubank Jr. did and the way he got iced, a lot of fighters are gonna want to fight you now. You know, as of before, maybe it was a little harder to get fights. You know, you might have wanted to be the A side. You might have been asking for a little too much. People might have thought you still had some fight left in you. You know, all the type guys. You know, maybe you weren't the biggest sell in America, but they knew you could sell in the UK. But now, man, it's the floodgates might open up, man. Chris Eubank Jr.'s phone is probably ringing tomorrow. Eddie Hearn's phone is probably ringing tomorrow. Whoever he's promoted by, phone is gonna be ringing tomorrow, man. I bet you Charlo wish you fought him now. You just didn't know. You know, you just didn't know. And then even the Billy Joe Saunders fight, you guys, was close. You can't just give a definitive answer on that one and just be like, you know, Billy Joe Saunders just beat the dog shit out of and stop, you know, Chris Eubank Jr. because he didn't. Let's just call a spade a spade. He didn't. You know, Fly Boys in the chat says Junior just don't have it. Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like his father went a little bit harder, and his father had a more steel chin. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I gotta call a spade here at Coily Boxing, man. Let's be honest with you guys, man. I really truly think, man, that this is a case of Chris Eubank Jr. partying too much, man. He was known to go out and have drinks. He was known to go out and party and live it up in the nightlife. And I just think at some point you just get caught cold cock like that, man. Period. I think the nightlife caught up for Chris Eubank Jr. I think he was, I think that, even if he trained hard, it's the stuff that you do in the off season that affects you on the on season as well. Like I said, you only get a 10-week camp. So you mean to tell me 10 weeks ago you were getting hammered? Possibly. you know. And who's to say that Chris Eubank Jr. didn't go out sometimes when he was in training camp? He had fucking Roy Jones training him. Now, I'm not saying Roy Jones isn't a good coach, but all I'm saying is, who do you guys know the Roy Jones coach that was really like that from the ground up? I never known of Roy Jones training anybody from ground up, from the amateurs to the pros, or from the first professional fight. You know, Roy Jones has helped coach guys that were already professionals, guys that were already established. You feel what I'm saying? And you ask this guy for help. I'm not saying Roy Jones can't help you. I'm not saying that. But some fighters are better as fighters, and some fighters are better as coaches. You know? And hey man, it's was still yet to be determined, but I'm gonna be honest, man. I think he could have possibly got a better coach, man. I'm gonna just be honest, man. It looked like it was some type of celebrity type deal. He got Roy Jones coaching him. Like, how much? Like, how many days a week were you really with Roy Jones, or were you just with Roy Jones the night of the fight so he could collect a check? I don't know, man. IFF says he was trying to fight like Roy Jones and got iced. UGC Flame, what's happening? What's going on, my brother? Smash that like button. UGC in the building. You guys, if you guys haven't, go smash that like button and go to UGC Flames page and subscribe, you guys. UGC got a great channel. He putting out content. He's back on it as well. And I like to see my brothers back on they Grizzy, man. You already know. Crypto Color says subscribe, share, and please hit the like button for the love of boxing. Tell him, Crypto. Liam Holland says, to be honestly, the only round I gave Chris was round 3. I always said Smith would win, and I will tell you why. Smith is world class, always has been. Eubank isn't in his league. He needs to retire now. Damn. That's well said, though. Who is that? Your name's Liam as well. Smash that like button, Liam. Let's get these likes up. Um, John Smith says, tell them, bro. Crypto Color says, smash that like button, guys. UGC says, Charles, same old crap. Charles D says, that nigga legs went to the locker room after the first knockdown. Yeah, for real. John Smith says, let's help this brother. Crypto Color says, Corey, who is this guy with the good uppercuts? And what is next for him? His name's Liam Smith, and he's a part of the Smith brothers. They all fight. I believe his older brother fought Triple G and got knocked out by Triple G. Showed a pretty good account of himself. But I was gonna say that Colin Smith was the best brother out of all of them. But I don't know, man. Liam Smith he's doing the second half of his career, and he's looking damn good doing it. Some of these fighters have a, extra little bit of oomph in them, and they have an extra resurgence, and they could actually come back and be a better fighter than they were in the beginning of their career. And Liam Smith could possibly do that when you treat your fucking body right and you don't abuse it by going out all the time like Chris Eubank Jr. did. I'm not saying he did that during training camp, but fuck it. Who gives a fuck if you ain't do it during training camp? You did it outside of training camp. You do it every fucking chance you get. You're always going out. You're always partying. And I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself. I'm not saying that. But when you start enjoying yourself to the point where you get ice like this, it's time to reevaluate yourself. And it's time to go back to the drawing board and stop thinking you know every motherfucking thing. Get a trainer that could actually train your motherfucking ass instead of telling you something that you want to hear and getting a motherfucking check. Because I'm going to be honest with you, man. I don't got fucking Roy Jones Jr. being hard in the tooth and fucking telling this dude, Chris Eubank Jr., what the fuck to do. You know? Shit, I seen when Chris Eubank Jr. was training with Floyd Mayweather Sr. That didn't last long. So it's like this guy jumps around from trainer to trainer, and he sometimes he trains himself. He says most of the time he trains himself. So you guys, what should we have expected? What should we have had of what should we have of what should we have expected? What should we have expected? Excuse me. That's a tongue twister. What should we have expected from Chris Eubank Jr.? You guys? I mean, he's training his fucking self. What should we have expected? You know what I mean? Like, what was your expectations for Chris Eubank Jr. coming into this fight? He was training himself, I believe, for half the camp. So I mean, what did we really think Chris Eubank Jr. was gonna do? I mean, come on, man. You guys, come on, man. Come on now, bro. Yeah, man. No smoking, no drinking. Crypto Color says, yeah. Liam in the chat says, Triple G. Charles D says, Connor wants to get pregnant. Ben had the nerve to post a video laughing. Connor Ben is a disgrace. You're getting popped for PEDs. Come on, bro. Don't nobody want to fight your juicing ass. You blatantly don't give a fuck. Blatantly. You know what I mean? And when this shit hit the fan, you got quiet. So Connor Ben, save it, dude. Save it for somebody who gives a fuck, man. Cause to be honest with you, I don't respect cheaters, man, especially in the sport of boxing. And I know there's a lot of them. I'm not discriminating. I know there's a lot of them. You know, and I'm not discriminating on just Connor Ben's little ass. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of them. You know what I mean? And they need to cut that shit out, man, because boxing is a very brutal sport. You could lose your life at any given time. And it's just like you guys gotta understand, man. Boxing is one of those sports that is unforgiving. One punch, one everybody. I'm gonna just say this just off the rip. When you enter the ring, there's probably I would say probably a six, depending, it all depends on who you're fighting, all of that stuff. But just say you're fighting an A class fighter or somebody that's on your level or somebody that the odds makers think that, you know, could possibly beat you. If you're fighting a guy like that, like a Liam Smith, like this was a more of a 60-40 fight. Chris Eubank Jr. 60, Liam Smith was 40. Because Liam Smith got stopped and stuff and by Canelo, and Chris Eubank Jr. never got stopped. But this was a 60-40 fight. And in those fights, how do you think you're not going to get touched at all? You trained yourself. So how do you know what condition you're in? Obviously, you do know what condition you're in because, well, you think you know what condition you're in because you're in your body, but it's like one of those things you got to have somebody on the outside to tell you, like, look, you was looking like you was, lagging on that 5th or 6th mile that you ran, pick it up. Chris Eubank Jr. said, "Fuck that. I'm training myself for most of the camp." When you got a guy that thinks like that, that's not only dangerous for him, but it's dangerous for the trainer that takes on a fighter like that, because you're not even taking on a fighter that's actually yours. You're taking on a fighter that's actually been, you know, telling himself what to fucking do. You know what I mean? Which self-motivating sometimes is the best form of motivation, which I understand, but it's always good to get that second opinion. And not I'm not talking about get that second opinion just when training camp comes around or just, for the last 5 weeks or the last 6 weeks. Oh man, you need a trainer year round, you know? But like I said, if he would have won, we wouldn't have said anything about any of this shit. So go figure, man. Go fucking figure. But I'm gonna get some shut eye, man. I'm going skating tonight, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I wish I could stay on live a little bit more. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. I appreciate all you guys, man. If you guys want to donate, man, that should have really help out the show. I could give you guys more live streams. It's at Corey Lee Boxing on Cash App, you guys. And yeah, man, I'm gonna give you guys some more live streams tomorrow. We'll talk more about it. And yeah, man, I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. You guys have a great, great night, man. I gotta go, man. Peace out, man.